Hello my precious jewels, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Julie, and if you like makeup tutorials, makeup hauls, makeup reviews, first impressions, and all things beauty, then you've come to the right channel. In today's video, we're going to be testing out some new makeup from 2025, high-end, luxury, and affordable. Yeah, because there is a difference. So let me just show you some of the things that we're going to be testing out today. We're going to be testing out this Maybelline Super Lock brow gel. I have it in brown and I have it in clear. I have this Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Under Eye Setting Powder in the shade Golden. I have this Tia Tia Mask Fit All Cover Foundation. I bought this and it's been sitting in my stash, so we're going to test this out as well. I have a YSL All Hours Hyper Bronze. They sent me the wrong shade again. I'm going to use this as a face powder and see. This is shade number 04, so I'm going to use it as a face powder. Then I have this number 7 Gel to Cream Bronzer in the shade Deep Bronze. It is so good, guys. So we're going to use this again. I think I used it one time on camera and I loved it. I have these Charlotte Tilbury blushes. These are her Unreal Blush Healthy Glow Sticks. These concealers, I've been loving them. They're new to the channel, so we're going to use these today. Oh, and I have this powder bronzer from Makeup by Mario. Oh, wait. We do have some other stuff. So I want to use these Half Magic sticks. These are called Half Magic Sparkle Sticks, and I have it in several different colors. And for the eyes, I want to use this About Face Fluid Eye Paint in the shade. It's Blitz. So we're going to use this. Hopefully this is something that you guys are interested in seeing, and you will stay tuned for the video. If you've been to the channel before and you have not subscribed, I would love it if you would subscribe. And if you love testing new makeup video or trying new makeup video or just new makeup period, please give the video a thumbs up. I'm going to start with my brows. I'm sure I'll be incorporating some other new products like that's needed. I do have a new moisturizer and a primer. Yeah, I actually have this Revolution primer. And I have a few different things that I didn't talk about. So we do have some other products that we're going to be using. So I'm just going to go in with this brow gel, the Maybelline Super Lock Brow Gel. It actually is pretty good. So it really holds the brows up. If you see that, it has the brows lifted up. I like to let it dry down a little bit before I start doing anything to the brows. I had to open up a new pencil. I keep a stash of these, but I had to open up a new one. So I'm going to carve this out, and I've been using the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow. I really like it. So we're going to incorporate that as well. It is pouring down outside, guys, so if you hear that noise, it's the rain. And I pray that we don't lose power again. It's been raining here for like the last 2 weeks. Like really raining. I'm actually going to test out this L'Oreal Faux Brow. I don't really care for this. I tried it before. A lot of people say they love it. To me, like, it really doesn't do much of anything, but it may fill in some of these sparse areas that we have going on right now. So I think that's what it's good for. Sometimes you have to use these products more than once to really learn how to work with them for your particular brow problem, but I don't love it. It did fill in the brow. So like I said, I wouldn't do a whole brow with it. This is the Faux Brow by L'Oreal in the shade, it says up to 2-day wear. I don't see it. Soft black. This is soft black. I'm going to carve out these brows. I have my moisturizer on. I don't have any primer on my face yet. But I do have my skincare and moisturizer on. I'm going to use the Sedona Lace 847 brush to blend this in. We'll tap it. Okay, so that is our base. We're going to shake this up. I never used this before. I tried one of the other colors the other day and I really liked it. I am going to test this out today. Yellow is my favorite color. So let's see how it works. Okay, I'm going to use this brush. This is a Jaclyn Hill JH32 brush. And we're going to see how this pigment shows up. Yellow is very hard, and I see a difference in it already than the green one from yesterday. You definitely got to let it dry down a little bit. Okay, so I have this one by Danessa Myricks. the Danessa Fix Matte in the shade Lemonade. We're going to test that out on the other eye because it may be a better fit for what we're trying to do. I'm going to use this little teeny amount and see what happens. So this Danessa Color Fix Matte multi-use, multi-purpose product is actually a lot smoother in application. You can see the difference already, and it's also more pigmented, so it's all good. We will put some of this on the other eye and give this side a chance to dry down a little bit. Okay, so now what I'm going to tell you is that I still have a little bit here. I'm just going to put it over here. I would use this as a liner. I would not use it on the eye because even though it's yellow, it's patchy. This one is not patchy. This one went on perfectly smooth, and I love it already. Okay, so we're just going to tap some of this on top, and hopefully it can save what we did already. Yeah, see how that kind of evened it out? So yes, I'm going to do one more layer, but I like the yellow. We're going to put, just trust the process, but I do like the yellow. So we're going to go back in with another drop. And you can put anything on top of these. Like, it doesn't have to just be this, but I'm just going to add a little more of the yellow. Just another little drop like that. And I do have another shade of the yellow. I think it's got sparkles in it or something. You can use your fingers on this too to tap it in. I just prefer to use a brush. I want it to be more uniform. Okay, we're going to let it dry down just a little bit. Let's see if we can blend this edges a little bit. I'm going to take some of this Makeup by Mario bronzer. I like that you can see like the little undertones of the yellow. I'm going to take this Danessa. This is the only one that I have left, guys. It's a long story. I'll tell you in another video. I'm going to use the foil side, which is the purple, and put on the lid and see. This one is Duo, I think number 8. Yeah, Duo number 8. That wasn't my intent to put that there, but that's what we got. Okay, so I have this Maybelline Hyper Easy liquid pen in the shade Pitch Brown. So we're going to use this to line our eyes. I like the little pen. So let's see what it does. Oh, the point is nice. See that? You get a mirror. I like the color, and it flowed very nicely. Okay, so I'm going to use this color right here called Trelita. And I'm going to put it in the inner corner. Now, these dry down really fast, guys. So if you're going to maneuver them in any kind of way, you have to do it fast. And with my fan on, they dry down even faster. I'm going to show you what the shade looks like. I actually thought this was going to work well on top of it, but it doesn't appear to. From where I'm sitting, it doesn't appear to work well at all. It's weird. Because these things dry down. And the eyelid was dry. Alright, I'm going to leave it like that for the moment. I'm not happy. This is my first time using these over a base. Actually, really my first time using it. I tried it yesterday and I liked it, but I guess each shade, the formula is different. I'm not happy with that at all. I'm going to put a little bit of this water cream under my eyes because I wiped with my eye cream. I like to make sure I have something moisturizing under my eyes, especially when I'm putting concealer on. I'm really upset about the way this is showing up on the lid. I really am. And it's supposed to be sparkly. Alright, well that's what we got. I'm going to take this primer from Revolution Beauty. This is the Revolution Pore Blur Primer. I'm going to put this on. I'm going to let it sit, and then I'm going to put my lashes on. And then by the time I finish with the lashes, this should be ready for foundation. It's a very light formula. It feels silicone-y because it gives a nice slip. But I don't mind a silicone primer if it does what I need. I like my pores to be smooth in my cheeks, especially when I'm putting a lot of different cheek products on. It's not really necessary to put it on my forehead because I don't have like a problem with pores on the forehead. But I'm going to put it on anyway because it does prolong the makeup and smooth it out. So yeah, I'm really upset about these eyes. Like, I'm really upset about these eyes. I feel like I want to put a little bit more of the bronzer on and see if that It gives it a more uniform look. When you do eyeshadow, more than anything, you want to make sure that it looks presentable enough where when you close your eyes, that it still looks like it was supposed to be the way it is. And you want it to be just a pretty look. So sometimes you gotta work a little harder. When stuff doesn't work well, you gotta do a little bit more to get it to show up the way you want it to show up. So I'm gonna go back in now with that Danessa Myricks foil. I'm gonna put a little more sparkle. So this was one of the reasons why I didn't care for these, because they ball up too much. Like, I know it's a wet formula, but it just didn't make me happy. And I know I'm not the only person that it happened to, but you don't hear anybody talking about it. And I love Danessa Myricks, don't get me wrong. I have a lot of her products, but everything is just not for everybody. But the purple is very pretty, so that's why I kept this purple sparkle. But the rest of them, I didn't like the formula. I feel like I can get this same kind of look from her palettes. It just didn't do it for me. And these Half Magic sticks, I like the ones I tried yesterday. They're actually just as expensive as the Danessa Myricks. So believe me, the price wasn't the reason why I returned them. It was the fact that I didn't like the wetness and the boiling up of the product, which I spoke about when I did my review. If you guys didn't see the review, please go check it out. Now I feel like I'm going to put a little more liner. I'm going to bring the liner all the way across because I think it'll help make the eye look a little bit better. Just a real thin line. I really like this liner. Yeah, I think that looks better. I'm going to put the foundation on now. So I bought this foundation some months ago. This is the Tier Mass Fit All Cover Cushion Foundation in shade 43N. So this is the shade that I've been wearing in this foundation. I do have this one, which I've only used the red one time on camera. This one I've never used, period. And then I have the new one, so I'll be reviewing that for you guys in the coming weeks. I had it for a minute, I just didn't get around to it. So this is what it looks like. It doesn't say that you have to keep this piece on, so I'm just going to take it off. Now I don't know what the differences are between this one and the other one. I think this one is more matte and the other one was more dewy. I think this one was matte. So it feels nice, very wet going on. Now I think that I will put this on with the sponge and then blend it out with a brush. It has like a fragrance. It smells perfumey. I'm gonna look at the specs and I'm gonna tell you what they say. I want to say this is like 24-hour wear. The coverage is not as full as the other one. I could see that because the other one was really full coverage, really dewy and pretty on the skin, and it was long lasting. I did a wear test. I was on a road trip and it was beautiful the whole time. The color's perfect for a change because at first they didn't have shades for deeper skin, but it definitely has fragrance. I'm not a fan of the sponge. Yeah, very lotiony. It smells very lotiony. Let me get my brush. I feel like I'm gonna dip the brush in here and see what happens. Okay, yeah. So you get more if you dip the brush in. Now what I do like about these two foundations is that the color appears to be the same. Now I will have to look at the other video to make sure, but I think this is not how I envision my eye look to be at all. I was trying to do something simple. This is not simple. I hope the lashes make it look better because I'm not happy with it at all. I'm going to take the cover off because it has like a little flap to keep it from drying out. That is that. So I think the skin looks really good. The color looks very neutral. I'm going to say that. Alright, I'm going to this concealer in shade 060 Neutral Fudge. I'm going to put this on. This is Catrice True Skin High Cover Concealer with Hyaluronic Acid, and it's supposed to be waterproof. So that is what the package looks like. This is a good concealer. I'm very impressed with the coverage. I love the doe foot applicator. It feels like nothing. And it's $7. The doe foot applicator fell off. Okay, alright, well, It was a nice doe foot applicator. I was just getting ready to compliment it. So that's the only problem, clearly. Wow. I didn't expect that to happen. I'm going to use this brush from Nikki LaRose, BK Beauty and Nikki LaRose collaboration. I love the BK Beauty brushes. Well, the ones that I have. I don't have the eye set, but I do have a lot of face brushes. I have her regular collection. Now, this concealer is really good. It blends in nicely. It really blends in nicely. And the coverage is nice. I don't know what happened. I only used it one time. I'm going to just blend around. I think it looks really pretty on the skin. It definitely has a nice amount of coverage. I'm going to tell you the brush number in a second. This is the Nikki LaRose N14 brush. They have a sale going on. Now, I don't know by the time I get this video out if the sale is still going on, but they do have a sale going on. It's the 6th anniversary of the brand. Now, the face looks very masky, like the foundation said. It said mask. Oh my God. I hope the color is right. We're going to see. Just a lot, guys. Let me go to... I want to give you the specs on the foundation. Oh, they have so many different colors now. Okay. It says, high coverage, velvety matte finish, lightweight, flawless, corrects redness, Korean cushion. Yeah, this one retails for $21. And it comes in, I think, 40 shades, talc free. I do have their concealer too. I just didn't try it yet. This is perfect for oily combination skin. 72-hour flawless wear. We'll never know if it's 72-hour wear because who's going to wear it for 72 hours? None of us. Okay, so let's do the bronzer. This number 7 bronzer, I found out about this bronzer from Tati. She talked about it. She was talking about how comparable it is to her Chanel bronzer, which Chanel never made a bronzer that was deep enough for me because I did try it and I know I have it on my channel. So this is the shade Deep Bronze, and this is like the first time that I'm wearing it to see what the shade really does for my complexion, because I wore it with a foundation that was super dark and it just didn't work for me. So it's a very creamy formula. It's 1.26 ounces of product. It's $20, guys. And it's really beautiful on the skin. Even with the color that I had on, you could see how beautiful the color was. And look at the formula, how it blends into the skin. It's so good. So, yeah. Now, with this, I could use a smaller brush because it kind of splays wide. But it's very creamy. It reminds me a lot of my Anastasia Beverly Hills Chestnut Bronzer. But this one is more of a creamy but drier formula. Like, it's not as emollient. But I like it. It's so good. And I think the color is pretty. Can you see how beautiful it looks on the skin? Like, it looks gorgeous. It has the perfect, like, bruised kind of color. For lack of a better terminology, it looks like bruised skin. Not bronze, bruised. But it's pretty, and I like it. I like it a lot. And it blends in effortlessly. Okay, so that's our bronzer. So good. So creamy. Let me show you what the color looks like. So that's the shade right there. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, $20, guys. I got it on Amazon. I have Amazon links now, as well as the magic links. So depending on what the product is, all of the links will be listed below. So please shop my Amazon links so I can get a Amazon page and share like a lot of my favorite products with you guys. Yes. Okay, so we're going to try out these Charlotte Tilbury Unhealthy Real Blush Healthy Glow Sticks. And I think I'm going to use this one because we have the purpley eyes. I'm going to swatch all 3 of them for you so you guys can see what they look like. Now, I wasn't going to try these. And I want to say these are like $43. I wasn't going to try these, right? And I went in the store and I actually liked the formula. And I was like, oh, this is not super emollient. It wasn't like an oily feel. It was more like a cream to powder formula. That's what it felt like. This is $42. It comes in 6 shades. It says Charlotte Tilbury's Unreal Lip and Cheek Glow Blush Stick is an ultra hydrating, luminous blush with buildable and blendable color that lasts for up to 8 hours on cheeks and lips. Instantly moisturizes, locks in hydration for up to 24 hours, helps strengthen the skin's barrier. Skin looks 89% smoother. Color lasts for up to 8 hours on cheeks and lips. Tested on 33 people after one application. It says the key ingredients: collagenere, which firms and smooths the skin; multi-molecular weight hyaluronic acid intensely moisturizes and hydrates for up to 24 hours; color light map and mesh tech; pearlescent pigments diffuse light for a dream sheen luminous finish. Okay, so let's swatch these. This is the shade Pinky Glow. I wonder if this is like if it lasts for 8 hours on the lips, is it like a stain on the lips? I don't know that I would wear it on my lips. This is Pretty Glow. They look almost the same. And then we have Cherry Glow. Okay, so this is what the 3 shades are looking like. And I think I'm going to try the darker pink first. So let me just go in and blend this out. Okay, I'm going to swatch it on the face because I want to see if it lifts the product up that we have on already. So it did take a little bit of the foundation off, but let's see. I didn't know if it was going to show up or how it was going to show up, but I just thought it was very pretty in the store. I think the shade is very pretty. Now to me, I think that this is better if you use a brush and not swatch it on your face, because if you do, it's going to lift your product up. Very pretty. I like it. I think it looks good on the skin. It has like a natural kind of glow from within look. Let's try the lighter shade. This one was Pinky Glow. Okay, so I like that. That gives like a little more brightness to the face. And I don't even think I'm gonna like the dark one, because I don't like dark blush on me. We'll try it in another video, but I don't think I'm gonna like it, because these look dark. Because I guess mixed with what we have on already, yeah, it looks dark to me. So that one is Pretty Glow. Let's talk about this Laura Mercier powder. I did not realize that the powder was this small. Okay, it's the Secret Brightening Color Correcting Long Wear Under Eye Setting Powder. I have the shade Golden. Comes in 5 shades. It says Laura Mercier's Secret Brightening Color Correcting Long Wear Under Eye Setting Powder is a lighter than air powder, color corrects, brightens while setting and extending concealer wear for an instant eye awakening effect. It says it brightens and smooths the under eye area, color corrects discoloration and darkness, keeps concealer fresh all day. It has glycerin and coconut derived emollients, smooths and hydrates the skin, silica soft focus effect, micronized pigments that prevent settling into fine lines or accentuating shadows. It says Laura's intentional precision artistry technique that ensures concealer stays in place with a silky smooth, imperceptible texture, creating softly lit, awakened look under the eyes. After applying concealer, pick up a small amount of the Secret Brightening Powder with a small flat brush, like the Secret Brightening Powder brush. Tap the brush on the back of your hand, working the powder into the bristles. Lightly pat the powder under the eyes to set. Pro tip, less is more. A sheer amount will set and brighten all day. Okay, we're going to check it out and see. It's a very small, like I'm trying to understand why was this powder $35. It needs to give me $35 worth of wear. I never tried it. I didn't see any reviews about it. Today is the day. But I just want to show you the difference in the size of this powder and the size of her other powders. Like, somebody please tell me why this is $35 and this one is like $46. I don't understand. It better be like a miracle powder in this container. One of you guys asked me to test it out because I wasn't going to test it out. I didn't even think about it because I don't wear a lot of her stuff anymore. We're going to take some of this golden powder. Ooh, okay, so it comes out very easy. That's the shade. I'm going to use the same brush that we use with the concealer. And I'm going to tap this out under the eye. I do see like a little bit of creasing under the eyes. Do we see any major brightening effect? It's possible. Do we see $35 worth of brightening? That's what I want to know. For this little, this is a teeny tiny, you guys can tell me because I can't really see anything special. So let me know what you think. I don't know when I'm editing and I'll note it on the screen, but I mean, it looks nice. Like, it doesn't look any different than anything that I have already. I want to tell you what it feels like. It feels very light, like nothing. But it reminds me very much of the, this is what it looks like on my hands. It reminds me of the powder from L'Oreal. Yeah, it reminds me of that. I'm going to test it out and see. But I don't see, like, why this is $35. I don't. But we're going to keep going. Okay, so our cheeks look nice and dewy. Can we see it? Like, is it there? Because the bronzer looks like it's gone. I'm going to set the rest of the face. I'm going to use this Laura Mercier medium deep powder, being that we're using her other powder. And I haven't used this in a minute. I'm going to put the darker shade first, the medium deep. And this used to be my favorite powder. But then I got mad at the fact that when she has sales on the powders, usually at the beginning of the year, she does a jumbo powder, right? And it's always on the lighter shades, never the deeper shades. I was like, we like a sale too. So I watched it for like a couple of years and the same thing kept happening. So I have a bunch of her powders because when I like a product, I buy multiple. I don't even pull it out. Like, I don't wear it on the channel, and I don't really wear it because I have so many other powders that I love. So I don't really wear it. I'm going to use this Translucent Honey. It's one of my favorites. Do we see any brightening effect before I put this powder on? That's honey, and I love it. I'm going to put it in the spots that I have concealer. So I'm going to go under here with it. I'm going to try not to go over the brightening under eye. But I'm telling you, just from what I can see right now, there's no reason for that little powder to cost $35. I'm sorry. This has like 4 times the amount of product. Maybe there is a difference, but I don't think so. Yeah, I don't see a difference. I do like her powders though. Okay. So I've been loving these powders from Flower Beauty. So we're going to use this today because I love it. And we're going to use another Nikki LaRose brush. This is the N15. We're going to take it and just go over the face with it just to give everything like a little uniformity. And of course, we're going to come back and do our other layer of products, our blush and whatever. And yeah, I'm going to leave it just like this. I've been testing this out. This LA Girl Pro Perfect Hydrating Multitasking Setting Spray Dewy Finish. So let me spray. I like to get under the eyes because my under eyes be looking so dry once I put certain powders on it. I think the skin looks very smooth. Very nice, very smooth. I was sitting here trying to figure out like what new blushes do I have. But I don't really have any new blushes other than like the Rare Beauty bouncy blushes. So we're going to stick with something that I have that's pretty new, but not super new. Alright, so I'm going to take this Makeup by Mario bronzer. This bronzer came out recently. I want to say in the last 2 months. I used it on the channel a few times. I like it. It's not my favorite, but I'm going to use it because I have it. Have you guys tried this bronzer? What do you think about Makeup by Mario's makeup? Do you love his products? I think the shade is a nice shade. It's showing up really nicely. So I'm impressed because his first bronzer that he came out with, I just was still, to this day, trying to figure out what it was for. Like, what do you do with it? You know, makeup artists are very creative people. And they see things differently than the regular, average person. And I know I just didn't see. I was like, I don't understand. And I still have it, but I still don't understand it. So I have his cream stick and liquid bronzer. I have that. So I like a lot of his stuff, but some of his stuff, like, I just can't grasp it. That's just me. But I think a lot of people felt the same way. Like, what was it? But this one is nice. I can't say you can't mess up a powder bronzer because you can. Because you can get the undertones all wrong. And it's not really doing what it needs to do. So I think this shade is pretty. I think it looks really pretty. It has the perfect amount of like a purpley red kind of look. And I think it looks good. We're gonna go and I'm gonna contour my nose. Our nose is looking good. Yeah. So the cheeks. So now what I will say is that I do see like a little hint of what we put on our cheeks coming through. And I do see like a little bit of brightness, but not $35 worth of brightness for that little powder. I think the makeup is looking really good so far. I'm gonna take this bronzer and I'm gonna smoke out under my eyes. Ooh. Now ask me why I had the Makeup by Mario in my hand and I picked up another mirror to smoke out my under eye, because I never pulled this plastic piece off. How much sense does that make? So this is a NYX eyeliner in the shade Graphic Purple. We're gonna use this on our waterline. I never used it before. Let me open it. I bought a bunch of NYX liners because I love the one that I used from them in Quartz Queen. I bought a few different shades. I just like the way they show up in the waterline and how they stay in the waterline all day. Like they don't budge and they don't give me any irritation. Now I don't know if this color is going to be too dark, but I think that is perfect for what we have going on with the Danessa Myricks. And I can always add, you know, something brightening in the center. So this is what the shade looks like. It's a pretty shade. It's dark though. It's not going to give what we want. I already know, but we're going to try it anyway. The formula is good, but it's just not bright enough. I think I would use this as a lip liner. It's too dark for my eyes. Like for my waterline. I like something that makes my waterline pop. I have a white pencil from About Face. Now I do have a white Epic liner from NYX as well, but we're going to use this one because it's open already. Let's see. I like that. It's like a little goth looking, but I like it. Okay, so we're going to test out this mascara. I have this Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Platinum. So I got a sample and I liked it. And I was like, let me get the big one. So we're going to try it on our top lashes because we're about to put our lashes on. So we'll put some here. I like the wand on it. And it does give a little definition. Can you see that? I think you can. I think you can see a difference because I see it. I was impressed by this mascara. I bought the waterproof one too. Yeah, so let's do the lower lashes and see. Can you see what it did for my lower lash line? I just want to wipe some of the mascara off. I love the wand. It's not super big, but it's got a lot of little bristle sections and it kind of gets all of the short lashes out. I definitely like this mascara. It's good. Now, I don't know how it wears, if it gets flaky and all of that, but I'll update you guys in a video. Now, as far as our cheeks are concerned, I do see like a little bit of the blush coming through, but it's not enough to not put another blush on top of it. I don't think so. So you know what we'll do? We're going to take the same blush and put a little bit more on the top and see what it's looking like. Yeah, okay. So this way we have the same blush on. I don't usually love blush, like dewy blushes like this that's not powdered because they get super dewy. But we're going to see. We're going to see how it looks, and if not, I'll just tap a little powder on top of it. So pretty. Yeah, I have some thoughts, definitely, and I'll be sharing them with you guys at the end of this video. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take this blush from this NARS Hot Escape Cheek palette 4, and I'm going to take this blush right here, this pink blush, and just set it. I can't leave it not set. That's a pretty shade. It's very pretty, but I think it's a little much. I'm going to tone it down with some powder because, yeah. It's a very pretty shade of blush. It has a name. I want to say it's called Unrated. Yeah, that just gave me the doll face look. It did. Okay, I guess I could use the highlighter that's in here. So the blush still looks dewy. It's just set. So let's use this highlighter. I don't really have any thoughts on it because I think I only used it one time. I think I wind up liking the gold better. Oh yeah, that is pretty. It's pretty. But I think it needs the gold on top of it. So guys, this is testing new makeup, right? Now, I did try this one time before. These are not always the looks that I go for. I I had no idea that it was going to be like this. I'm going to put a little bit of gold on because that pink is just like too much. Yeah, I think it's better. It's better. I love the colors of it together. Like the mixture of the highlighters together. The pink and the gold. It just adds something to the face. But it's a lot. I love this formula of the highlighter from NARS. It's actually very pretty. They actually just came out with new highlighters. Now this has got me thinking, do I need to try it? I wasn't going to try it. Yeah, it's pretty. I'm just going to put a little more to gold on the tip. Yeah, I like that. I think that's really pretty. Now, do we think that we have enough bronzer on? I don't think so. I feel like we need more bronzer. I'm going to go back into this Makeup by Mario. You know, sometimes when you add products on, you have to go back in and like reapply to get it to have the look that you want it to have. And yeah, first of all, the cheek is gorgeous. That cheek is definitely gorgeous. It's popping. Love that. Now I gotta figure out a lip. Okay, I think I like it. I think it's a lot. But we're gonna see. The cheeks are gorgeous. Like I love, love, love the cheeks. And that added bit of luminosity from the blush, it just really makes the skin glow. Okay, let me put some lashes on, guys, and let me pull out a lip, and then I'll be back to finish the look and give you my thoughts on these products. This is very much like a doll face makeup kind of look. Like these colors, I think the eyes look pretty, but I definitely feel like a doll. I feel like I look like a doll. I'm just going to take it all the way. I'm going to do a pink and purple lip. So we're going to use this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in the shade Pandemonium. I'm going to line my lips with it. It's a very pretty purple. It's so complimentary to what we have going on our eyes. So I think this is going to be perfect. I think the purple lip is gorgeous. The purple liner is gorgeous. I used to love the Smoke Purple and the Heroin from MAC and the Heroin liner. We're going to use Candy Yum Yum. This is the new MAC Maximal matte lipsticks. These are the new Silky Mattes. So we're going to use this. It's gorgeous. That's the pretty pink. It's not as pigmented as it used to be. It used to be like more of a pasty kind of purpley pink, but I loved it. So there's like so many toppers that I could put on top of this right now. I thought about this purple from Fenty, putting that on with the sparkle, but then I have a Fenty lip gloss in the shade Grape Splash, and I think it has glitter in it, so I think that might work. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, this is perfect. Look at the shades and look at my cheeks. Yeah, this is definitely the one. Okay, so we're gonna put a little bit of this on. I feel like I still need more. The lips look so pretty. They really do. Gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna spray the face one more time because I didn't spray again. So we're gonna use this one more time. This is supposed to be a hydrating, dewy finish setting spray. Okay. So before I talk about the makeup, I just want to add an inner corner highlight. I feel like we need that. Even with all of the glitter and everything that we have going on, I still feel like we need it. I'm gonna use this sparkle stick in the shade Champagne Snowflake. So these really dry down. That's what the shade looks like. They dry down and they stay in place. Because I did a video with these yesterday. So I might as well talk about this stick. I don't know what was going on with this pink one. I'm definitely going to use it again. I really like these though. What I liked about these over the Danessa Myricks Color Fix sticks was the fact that they had different shades. They had pretty pinks and purples and greens. They had a lot of different shades. It's just that these were the ones that I picked. I think I have 5 of them, but I like it, and I think it just really adds something. It just gave a nice bit of shimmer to the eyes. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with the pink one, and I don't know how it's showing up on your side. When I'm editing, I'll get to see it, but I really like these. So good. So I might as well talk about the Danessa Myricks stick. Okay, so this is the Danessa Myricks Color Fix stick. I did a full review on these guys. I did 2 reviews, and I actually was supposed to put out the lip portion, which I do have the footage, and I will eventually get to it and put it out. This has a foil side and a metallic side. We only use the foils. The foils was very pretty. It's purpley little sparkles that we have going on. It gave the eye a totally different look. I didn't love the formula of it. I think it's very nice, the concept. It was wet. It was cooling. I just didn't like how it falls apart. It's like a putty kind of formula, and I didn't love it. So I had bought 7 of the colors, and I took back all of them except for one because I wanted to have one to talk about and show you guys, but I didn't love them. So the Half Magic sticks, they are $26. This is $38 for 2, so it had nothing to do with the price. It just was what I like, and to me, like, a lot of the shades were very similar. So I was like, I don't need like 4 shades that look exactly the same. And then she has colors on her site that are exclusive to her site, so I'll probably eventually wind up getting those shades because they were more what I would look for. Like, I like a muted shade, but I didn't need 4 muted shades. This one was the only one that really had a lot of color to it, and I like it. I don't love it, but I like it. And I would purchase more, but I didn't need 7 because I didn't love them like that. I'm going to talk about this concealer from Catrice. I really like the concealer. It gives a nice amount of brightness. I never complain about the under eyes being dry when I use it. It's always very smooth and just really pretty because the formula is wonderful. It's $7, guys. Things happen. Things happen with formulas that are more expensive. So yeah, this is really good. The Catrice True Skin High Coverage Concealer, I love it. So I'm going to talk about this mascara because I have it here. The Tarte Lights Cameras Lashes Platinum, I really like it. It gave the doll-eyed effect. It actually pulled out the lashes and it made it look like I had some. I don't have long lashes at all, so anything that helps my lashes become noticeable, I love it. So this is good. I bought, I think, 2 of these and 1 of the waterproof ones while they were on sale. We use this Makeup by Mario bronzer. I think the bronzer is nice. Do I think that it is anything extraordinary? No. Would I repurchase it again? No. Because it's not one of the shades that I love. I mean, I think it shows up nicely on the skin. It looks really, really pretty. I don't think that I would buy it again. I like the formula. I love the shade. I think the shade was really perfect. It had a nice reddish, purpley kind of hue. Did I swatch it and show you guys what it looks like? I think I did. Okay, no, that was the cream, and this is his. So his is more neutral. This one was a little more warm. I like them both. I think sometimes when I'm looking with the bright lights, I don't get to see the amount of definition that the bronzer actually gives, but this was nice. I don't know if I would repurchase it, though, because I have so many other bronzers that I love. But this is nice. So if you like Makeup by Mario and you love the way that this bronzer looks, the formula is really nice. And sometimes I think I overdo it when it comes to definition. And I'll be like, no, I want it to be chiseled. But people don't wear their everyday makeup like that. So this blended it really nicely. So I do like it. This NARS Hot Escape Cheek Palette, this is probably like my 3rd time using it on the channel. I think it's actually really nice. I bought it for this because this is my favorite bronzer. But this is not the exact shade of the one that comes not in this quad. It's still nice. Laguna number 8. I think the shades that are in here are really pretty. The pink is nice. I love the mixture of these 2 highlighters together. It just really gave a beautiful glow to the cheek on top of the blush that it's on top of. But it's still a nice palette. It's not a favorite. Like, a lot of people are like, oh my god, it's the best thing ever. It's nice. The formulas are nice. The colors are very pronounced for deeper skin, so it gives you sort of like a clown look if you don't tone it down. And I like pink. You know, like, you see I have all these colors on. I would wear this. Like, this is a look that I would wear. The color of the blush was just a little too pronounced. To me, they needed something that was a little more toned down, in my opinion. And I love blush. Like, I'm a blush girl. Okay, I'm going to talk about this Tear foundation. It's actually very nice, guys. It looks beautiful on the skin. The color is a little on the neutral side, but it gave nice coverage. It's beautiful on the skin. I don't even know why I have these sitting here and I don't use them. So you may see more of these foundations in videos because I stopped doing the Shop My Stash because the numbers was super low and I was like, what's going on? Like, I thought people wanted to see it. So I think it was a little bit much, but I'm still doing different foundations. This is a different foundation. The video I filmed yesterday was a different foundation. So you will still get to see the foundations that I have. And as new ones come out that I want to try, if you guys want to see me try any of the new foundations that come out, let me know and I will test them out for you guys. But yeah, I like this foundation. Really, really nice. I'm gonna keep this makeup on for a couple of hours. It is 2:30. I'm probably gonna have it on until 8 o'clock because I want to film another video, but I gotta stop and eat and then film because I didn't eat nothing. I had a protein drink and that was it. I didn't have nothing to eat, so I have to eat. But I wanted to get in front of the camera because you guys know I always tell you I start out early and it'd be 8 o'clock before I get in front of the camera. So today I was like, I'm not answering my phone if the phone rings. Like, I'm not doing any of that. I have to now get focused and really just be like, no, I'm going to act like I'm at work. I have to do that. Yeah. Okay, so what else? These blushes from Charlotte Tilbury. Okay, so when I swatched them in the store, these are what the shades look like. I thought they were really nice. I don't know if they're $42 nice. I have these shades from House Labs, which I love. These are nice. You see, if you look at them, like, it's very similar to what I would pick. But I don't think that these blushes are $42 nice. I mean, they did give a nice glow to the skin. And I may keep them. I'm going to try them a few more times, but I didn't really see anything. They were nicely pigmented. They went on nicely. They do pick up your product, so you want to use your brush to apply them. The colors are nice. The payoff is nice. The darker one, I don't know if I'm going to like it. It may show up nicely. I have to see because I don't like dark blush on my cheeks. I tried this About Face Eye Fluid Paint. This would be nice as a liner. It did not. Yellows are hard, so I can't really fault the company, but I can because Danessa Myricks came and knocked it out the box. The lemonade shade from Danessa Myricks. It came and was like, I'm going to fix it for you. So these shades are like almost the same exact color. I was able to put this on my eye to save the look. I do like this, and like I said, I would use this as a liner. It is long lasting, but this was better. So yeah, I'm going to have everything, guys, that I use listed and linked below in the description box in case you guys want to purchase anything. This brow gel, I used it in the brown shade. It was alright. It gives like a little bit of something to the shape of the brow. I've only found one product that I really liked that actually did something to my brows, and that was the Lift and Snatch pen from NYX. I was like, oh, okay, and it stayed on all day. Other than that, like, I'm not really impressed with any of these gels, and it could be me, but I feel like if the gel is supposed to make it stay, if you touch it, it shouldn't rub right off, and it does. So that's a problem for me. I think it's just because maybe I have oily skin. I don't know. Some people swear by it, but I haven't heard any real people talk about it. So if you guys have tried that Super Lock by Maybelline or any of the brow gels, like, which one is your favorite? Which one should I try? Maybe I'm using it wrong. Let me know, guys. Okay, Revolution Pore Blur Primer. So good. $9, guys. Look at how beautiful my cheeks look. How the skin just looks so smooth. So smooth and so almost poreless. It just looks beautiful to me. Like, I love it. $9. You can't go wrong with it. Let's talk about this $35 little thing of powder. Where is it? It's so small I can't even find it on my desk. Oh. This. I don't think this is worth $35, guys. I'm sorry. I really don't. I mean, I think that it looks nice. I don't love it for $35. Like, I have other powders that do the same thing, so I don't see where it did anything special. So, whoever you were that asked me to test it out, if I do see something different, then I'm going to say it as I'm editing, because from what I see right now, yeah, I definitely see brightness under the eyes, but I could swear that I can get that with the One Size powder, the L'Oreal powder. I can't justify this $35 little quarter size of a powder. Like, no, I'm sorry. It's not worth it. What else did we use? Oh, this. So I really love this. This is the number 7 bronzer in deep bronze. It's so substantial. It's nicely pigmented. It's $20 and it will last you a lifetime. I think it's gorgeous. I love it. The formula is wonderful. It's not too emollient. It actually puts you in the mind of like a powder, a cream to powder kind of formula, because it doesn't stay like super tacky, and once you put powder on it, like, you don't even know that it's there. Like, it's so good. So yeah, what else? I love the mascara. I talked about that. The blushes. The lip. Okay, so the lip. We use the Urban Decay Glide On Pencil in Pandemonium. The color is gorgeous. This color is so pretty. I don't really think anything wrong with the formula. It could be a little more moisturizing, but I don't like a super moisturizing soft pencil. So the color shows up perfectly. The Candy Yum Yum from MAC looks gorgeous. What we have on our face was pigmented enough. It's a beautiful pink shade. I love pink lipstick, guys. You guys know I love color, and I know a lot of you guys like color too. Let me know if this was a little too over the top. I don't think so. I think it looks nice, because I was showcasing this Danessa Myricks thing for you guys just so you could see what it looks like with a real eye look. And the Grape Splash from Fenty, the perfect shade of gloss. It's got all of the colors in it that we use on our face today. So good. So yeah, and I want to say, guys, that's everything that was new. If there was anything that I did not talk about, everything that I use will be linked and listed below. I can't wait to hear your thoughts. If you have any questions, comments, please let me know down below in the comment section. If you like this video, I would love it if you would give the video a thumbs up. And also, if you have been to the channel before and you have not subscribed, I would love it if you would subscribe. Let me know what you think about this makeup, guys. I will see you in the next video. I love you, my precious jewels. Thank you so much for watching. I will definitely link another video on the screen so that you guys can continue watching. I love you, my precious jewels. Let me know what you think about this makeup. I think it looks really pretty. Oh, was I talking with lipstick on my teeth all that time? I think it looks very pretty. Oh, I did forget one product. This LA Girl Pro Perfect Hydrating Multitasking Setting Spray Dewy Finish. It did give the skin a dewy look. It's not overly dewy, and that's what I love about it. I don't know how long lasting it is. I'm going to try to keep this makeup on for as many hours as I can. I think it gives a nice finish on the skin. That setting spray was $12, but I think it gives a really beautiful look to the skin. It's lifelike. I don't like a super matte look, but I don't like a overly dewy look. And I think that this is perfect. So I wanted to give a mention to that because I really do like that setting spray. Okay.